Alley Cats, and welcome to the Sims 4 Disney Princess Legacy Challenge. This was something I never thought I would be doing in The Sims 4 for reasons I'll explain later on, but I am so excited to finally be starting this today. For those who don't know how this challenge works, it is very simple. We have our starting Princess Sim, and we'll be playing as her until the point in her life where she has a daughter, and her daughter will be the next princess generation we play as, and so on, until we get through all the princesses we have listed. Each generation has specific requirements and goals to accomplish before moving on to the next, and also possibly some restrictions as well. The guidelines throughout this challenge are unique to this series, largely because there will be a lot of custom content and several mods being used during the challenge, which will be on a list in the video description of everything I'll be using in these videos. But also because there are some parts that were taken from existing rules found on many different Sims websites and forums and meshed together, but a lot of it is also original and added by myself to make it a little more interesting. Before we get into the challenge, we'll go over some general rules first that must always be followed throughout the entire challenge, regardless of which princess we are playing as. Princesses are the pinnacle of perfection, so as toddlers, they must master all skills before aging up to children to give them the best start possible. All characters must opt out of the spotlight from the Get Famous expansion pack. This ain't the Rags to Riches challenge we're doing here. Now let's go over more specific rules for our very first princess. Our Disney princess journey will start with Snow White, and although she lives in a palace, she starts with rather humble beginnings after being forced to work as a scullery maid by her jealous stepmother, the evil queen. But Snow White keeps a good and positive demeanor and hopes to find someone to sweep her off her feet. Snow White must have the neat, good, and coward traits. As a young adult, she must meet her prince and fall in love. She must become enemies with the evil queen, then run away from the Disney castle to the cottage and adopt 7 boys, or the dwarfs. Each child, or dwarf, should each have a negative trait that is unique to them. Each child must also get an A in school before aging up, and they must all be aged up together. Snow White cannot answer the door to strangers, talk to elderly women, or eat apples. Snow White must only work from home, doing various jobs like writing, painting, etc. Then she must die and be brought back to life. Then Snow White will marry her prince and have 1 daughter. So now let's begin. Alright everyone, it is finally time to be starting the Disney Princess Legacy Challenge. We will meet our first princess in just a moment. Here is the Disney Castle. That is the main residence where most of our princesses will be staying for the majority of the time. And as I mentioned, I will have a list of all the custom content and everything I will be using in the video description. So without further ado, let us meet our princess. We have Snow White over here because of course she is forced to work as a scullery maid. She doesn't have a proper bedroom. This is her room, just a tiny little room off to the side with a crappy bed, toilet, and sink, and not much else in here. But we also have Queen Grimhilda. Now, this is something that I especially like because if you have seen Snow White, the animated movie, yes, the queen in her normal form, she's very pretty, she's very vain, but she also has another side. Yes, she has an old hag form, so technically, yes, in this game, she is a vampire, and we will have to deal with that as necessary because she does have thirst and all that. In fact, she will actually need to go out to feed soon. But, you know, I figure, you know, she's a pretty evil person. Like, she wanted to kill her own stepdaughter just because she was prettier than she was. So I figure this will work out pretty well. And we will be seeing something like this in a future generation again. So I really like this, especially since this is the first time I've ever really done anything with vampires. I bought the vampire pack back during the Halloween sale long ago, but I just never really used it. And Snow White is very sad because her father recently died. Where is the graveyard? We have a graveyard here somewhere. There it is. This is her father and mother, the first queen and the first king. Her mother died when she was very young, and her father died shortly after remarrying. And of course, the king's death was a rather mysterious occurrence with no obvious cause, but that's unfortunately not part of the story. So, the castle is currently situated on the island in Windenburg, which I think is rather appropriate, just kind of having our own island here. There are a couple other unoccupied medieval style houses here, which again we will get to at a later time. But for right now, Grimhilda needs to feed soon. Snow White, since she is a teenager, she does have to go to school, so she should have some homework. Yes, do your homework. And then we'll also need to have her level up some skills. Since she is working as a scullery maid, I figure probably cooking would be a good skill to start with. Also baking, since Snow White in the Disney movie also is very good at baking. So, and of course Grimhilda, she doesn't have a job. She doesn't need to work. She married into a wealthy family. She's super rich. So, let's see. Yep, you need to feed. So, while Snow White is working on that, let us travel really quick. No, we don't want to go anywhere with Snow White. She's gonna stay here. So, yeah, I am very, very excited to finally be starting this series. Let's see, we'll probably have to go to a public place. Actually, let's go ahead on over to the Forgotten Hollow. We'll just go on over to this empty lot here. And then there should be some people just wandering through the neighborhood that we can feed on. Alright, so here we are at Forgotten Hollow. Now there should be some Sims just kind of wandering around that we can feed off of. Hopefully, yep, there. Oh, no, we can't feed off you. You are a vampire. What are you wearing, sir? It's an interesting outfit, to say the least. But we'll just kind of hang out here. Ooh, how about you? No, you're a vampire, too. Only the vampires are out right now. That makes my life a little more difficult. Okay, yeah, so we're probably gonna have to stick with the normal place.
Olava?
Ugh. I don't really like these sounds here. Let's see. Oh yeah, the queen, of course, also has an atrocious reputation. Because of course she does. I mean, you can be pretty all you want, but you can still basically be an asshole. Ooh, Don Lothario. Let's take a deep drink from you. Because of course we ain't gonna take a tiny drink. Grimhilda is a queen. She gets whatever the heck she wants. She wants blood, she gonna take it. I also find it interesting how there are actually puncture marks on their necks for a while after a vampire drinks from them. Nice little attention to detail, but that should be good. So let's go ahead and go back home and check on Snow, because she's got school soon. And I don't think she'll be tired, but we still gotta make sure she finishes her homework, because before she ages up from a teen to a young adult, I do want her to be getting decent grades in school. Alright, so Grimhilda, you are... No, Snow White, you can't be watching TV. You're a scullery maid, you can't be watching no TV. Grimhilda, you go watch TV. And Snow, did you finish your homework? You did not. You need to finish your homework, Missy. I know your whole family is dead now, and you have this bitch telling you what to do, to cook and clean and all that, but doesn't mean you can be slacking on your schoolwork. Okay, homework is done. Now we need you to level up some skills so you can get to the next grade level. Let us go to cooking. Cooking Volume 1. Let's cook. The Beginner's Guide to Cooking. This book covers basic techniques and teaches the importance of adding random spices to your dishes. Lovely. Also, I forgot. I'm pretty sure Grimhilda actually can go out in the daytime, because she does have quite a lot of vampire skills. Yep, perfect sun resistance, completely immune to the sun. So, she actually can go out in the daytime, so I don't have to wait until night so she can feed. So maybe we'll just wait for someone to come by here and hop out and introduce ourselves. Alright, so Snow White is off to school. So in the meantime, Grimhilda, let's go find some people to munch on. Okay, so we need to find someone to drink from, because Grimhilda is always a thirsty girl. Let's see, anyone here? No. Yes, I know you're out in the sun, but you're fine. She just doesn't like the daytime, but she can stand to be in it. She's not gonna die. Hey, how about you, sir? Afro Man. What? Okay, I guess that did not work. Oh. Well, I've never seen that happen before. I guess it's possible to resist the mind thingy. Ooh, you're a kid. Don't think we can drink from you. Some of these people in here. You old sir! Let's drink from you. Yeah, I think because it's daytime, we have a thing that reduces the chance for vampire powers to, you know, work. So hopefully this won't be super difficult. Yep, I know you need to feed. I know. Life is hard right now.
Better wicks, chicken May.
Okay, so I guess that's just not gonna work today. So we may have to go home and we'll just order some plasma packs off the internet. That'll be a lot easier than going around trying to find Sims to drink from and then having it fail all the time and less of a hassle. Okie dokie. Oops, there we go. Order plasma packs. We're gonna need a lot. I think like 50 should probably do it. Just in case. So let's go ahead and drink that plasma pack. Oh, just stick a straw in it like it's a juice box. I don't know why I expected anything different. Alright, so, oh. That didn't really do much of anything, did it? Huh. Let's try that again. Ooh. Yeah, that doesn't really help at all, does it? We might need more plasma packs. Oh, we have a decision to make for Snow White. School project. Students are allowed to choose their own assignment for an upcoming school project. Should Snow White choose an easy assignment and ensure a good grade, or find a more challenging assignment and learn something new? Huh. That's a tough one. Let's go with the tough assignment. Let's see. It's just too far over her head and Snow White gets a poor grade. Now it's going to be even harder to get out of this class with a B or higher. Oh, no! Dang it. Well, we tried. Okay, so Snow White is back from school. First things first, she's gonna need a nap. But fortunately, it's the weekend, so then we can work on her homework, work on skill boosting, and hopefully we can get those grades up pretty soon. Also, it occurred to me, due to Snow White's current hygiene state, I forgot to buy her a shower. Quickly fix that, though, because, of course, she can't go use the nice bathroom over here. She's not allowed to do that. She's got to use her own crummy plumbing. Oh, finally, she's not going to be very sad anymore soon. I mean, I know her dad died and all that, but it took kind of a while to get over that. I mean, Grimhilda certainly moved on pretty quickly. I don't think she really minded much at all. And hey, we finally got a skill to level 2. Now let's go ahead and work on that homework. Hopefully it'll give us a decent boost to our grade performance. And also Snow White did stop by the Spice Festival and harvest some plants while she was there. You never know, could come in handy later. Well, it looks like Snow White is in need of some social interaction. So let's get Grimhilda over here and just kind of, you know, interact with her a bit.
Lazlo
Implied mother is llama.
Canosa.
You know her mother is dead. How could you? Also, it just occurred to me, I completely forgot to go over their current traits. Grimhilda, as you can see down here, very fittingly, has the evil, jealous, self-absorbed traits, and the dastardly trait from choosing a deviance aspiration, which is currently being worked on right now by performing mean interactions on Snow White. Alright, I think that's enough for now. Grimhilda, you go back to your seat. Go somewhere else. So Snow White currently, despite being very angry, has the good traits and the neat trait and the domestic trait from choosing a family aspiration. When she grows up into a young adult, I will give her the coward trait, which is not normally with Sims 4. That is not a trait you can normally get with Sims 4. That is something I had to download. So Snow White is officially a high school B student. And you know what? I think that is close enough. So let's go ahead over here and bake a chocolate cake. And then that will be the birthday cake. She can blow out the candles and finally age up into a young adult, then meet her prince, become enemies with the queen, and then we can finally get into the core of the challenge for this generation. All right, that is a nice looking cake. Let's go ahead and add birthday candles. Yes, I know you're dizzy right now. You've been feeling a little sick lately. I know. All right, now let's go ahead and blow out the candles so Snow White can finally age up into a young adult. Oh, wait, you having trouble there? No, go away. We're not paying attention to the festival right now. Woo! Young adulthood, lifelong responsibilities, burgeoning careers, and vast horizons await. Whoever said their 20s aren't a blast. I'm in my 20s, so... All right, we will give her the coward trait. Cowards are terrified of scary situations, which means anything that's extreme, dangerous, or on fire. That kind of sounds a little bit like a normal person, but okay. Awesome. Okay, so now it is time to go find Snow White's prince. Hopefully we can just find him out and about, because I don't really want to just show up at his doorstep and be like, hey, how's it going? Because, you know, that kind of sort of defeats the whole purpose a little bit. But he will be living nearby here, so hopefully we can just kind of meet him while we're out. Ooh, there he is! There he is! All right. Okay, honey, hold on. No, don't go away. Don't walk away from me. Go meet your prince. All right, so we had a good introduction. Let's just kind of be nice at first. I don't want to immediately jump to the romantic interactions because I feel like that probably wouldn't go very well.
Nisoda.
No, wait, where are you going? No, you can't. Okay, you're going to sit on a bench. You're going to sleep. Oh. Come on, man, you can't be napping on a bench. We got some romancing to do. Well, at least the rain cleared up, so hopefully that's a good sign, because so far this conversation hasn't been going super well. Okay, well, you know, we met the prince. That's okay that, you know, it didn't exactly go so well. We should go home and get a nap anyways, and then we'll probably need to take a steamy shower to get in a flirty mood, and then I think he will be more receptive to our romantic advances. Alright, so Snow White is in a flirty mood. It lasts about 4 hours. Hopefully that'll give us enough time. Invite to hang out at current lot. Princey! Come on, Prince. Come on over here. We got to get all romantic to continue with the challenge. We literally cannot continue this without you. Ooh, there he is. Okay. So hopefully now he will be more receptive to the romantic interactions. I hope. I really, really hope. Fingers crossed.
So.
Okay.
Luna.
Bien, boo.
Oh, no, apparently
Nar,
not.
Vadish.
Okay, now he is in a flirty mood too.
Shooby row.
We can recover this. We can do this. I hope.
Gorba.
You know what? I think I know what might be going wrong here. Because in the movie, the prince fell in love with Snow White through her singing. So she's just gotta sing that song she sings at the beginning, hoping for her love to find her today or something, whatever. I honestly don't remember the words. Oh, finally! Oh, this took way longer than it should have.
Arabe.
So we should be pretty good to go from here, I think. I hope. All right, we have the option to go woohoo in the bush. Oh, they're actually gonna do it. They're gonna go do the dirty in a bush. Well then. Oh, this bush is farther away than I thought it was. I thought we had one like on the lot or something, but no, apparently not. Where the heck is this bush they're going to? What? Okay. Oh, all the way over here? Well then. That's okay. At least they'll definitely have some privacy. Away from the queen. Alright, so he's leaving now, but that is okay because their romantic relationship is officially as high as it can go. Now we need to become enemies with the queen and ignore this, the Grim Reaper over there. Yeah, they may have chatted a bit when her parents died. But anyways, so yeah, where is Grimhilda? Where are you? Alright, so we need them two to be mean to each other some more. Well, her be mean to Snow White more specifically, so Snow White hopefully doesn't suffer as much of a reputation loss. But yeah, gotta get on that before we can continue. Now here we go, fight. I think that will officially make them enemies. Oh really?
Yumba. Ha.
Going into your dark form for the fight? Okay.
Rivix. Ha. Kabla.
Oh dear. I actually don't know who would win this fight. Ooh, Snow White won.
Bip is some.
Alright, but they now despise each other,
Oh,
which is exactly what we needed. Alright, so I think it is time to go ahead and end the episode here so Snow White can, quote-unquote, run away to the dwarf's cottage. That's gonna take a little bit of finagling to make sure everything is done correctly, so I'm gonna do that in between episodes off camera, but next time we finally get to meet the dwarves. So I am very excited to start this challenge, and I hope you guys will enjoy this. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you have not already. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye!